Coin
Hey there, YouTube coin community. It's Dustin with CoinOp, and today we are going to take a look at part 2 of my proof videos series. We are going to take a look at proof Jefferson nickel and proof Roosevelt dime varieties that you can find while searching your proof sets, or if you just collect proof coins while searching your proof coins. So let's dive right on in. Okay, we are starting with proof Jefferson nickels. Now, with the proof Jefferson nickels, I only selected a few. Now, there are a lot more than what I am showing you. I only picked, in my opinion, just some of the top varieties that you should be looking for, but there are a lot more. At the end of the video, I will list a couple places that you can go to research more varieties so that you can check all of your proof Jefferson nickels. But we're going to start this off with the 1968 S over S proof Jefferson nickel. This is a repunched mint mark. S over S proof Jefferson nickel. Now this one is listed as FS 501. Now you want to take a look at the mint mark, which is right there above the date, and taking a look at the mint mark. If you happen to have one of these repunched varieties, you will see clear repunching slightly to the east of the primary mint mark. So if you happen to find one of these while you are searching your proofs, they start out at around $55 for lower proof examples and up to $1,050 for a much higher end proof examples. Okay, now we are taking a look at a very, very popular and kind of a tough one to find, but this is a very popular Jefferson nickel variety. This is the 1971 No S. Now, all of your proof Jefferson nickels should have the S mint mark. And in 1971, on some of them, they omitted the mint mark by accident. So you can find these searching through your proof sets. And if you happen to find one of these, and they are very easy to spot, you do not need magnification. If it's missing its mint mark and it's a proof example, well, you're on the money. These start out in lower proofs at around $675, and they trade upwards in nice higher end proof examples for $4,250. Okay, now we are taking a look at a 1990S proof Jefferson nickel. Now this one is listed as FS 101. This is a double die obverse. So if you are taking a look at the obverse, the front of the coin, you are going to want to pay attention to "In God We Trust," the initials, his eyelid, just basically all over the entire obverse of the coin. You can find doubling. Now, in my opinion, the strongest doubling and the easiest to spot is on "In God We Trust." And if you happen to find one of these beautiful double dies, these start out in lower proof examples for around $350, and they can trade all the way up for nicer, higher end proof examples for upwards of around $700. So definitely keep your eyes out for these. Okay, we are going to take a look at a few of the Roosevelt dime varieties that you can find. Again, there are a lot more Roosevelt dime varieties than what I am listing in this video. I am just listing some of the most popular ones and the ones that you should be looking for. And there's a lot more, so definitely do some research and looking into some of the other varieties, especially if you enjoy looking for the ones that I am showing you. Now, we are going to start this off with a very popular and a very rare one. We are going to take a look at a 1968 No S proof Roosevelt dime. All of your proof Roosevelt dimes should have an S mint mark. Well, in 1968, few of them do not. Now, if you happen to find one of these, and these are really rare, this is a really tough one to find. If you do happen to find one of these, These tend to trade anywhere between $10,000 and upwards of $37,500 for really nice high-end proof examples. Okay, now we are going to take a look at a 1968S double die reverse. This one is a double die reverse. This one is listed as FS801. So you want to take a look at the back side of the coin, the reverse of the coin, and you want to pay attention to United States of America, 1 dime, E pluribus unum. Well, basically, most of your reverse details you want to pay attention to, you can find doubling on it. This is a pretty strong double die, especially for the proofs. Now, if you happen to find one of these beautiful double die reverses, they tend to trade anywhere between $50 for lower proof end examples and all the way upwards to around $600 for nicer, higher end proof examples. Now we are moving on to a 1968S double die obverse. This one is listed as FS101. So on this one, we are taking a look at the front of the coin, or the obverse of the coin. And on this one, you are going to want to pay attention to the word liberty and to In God We Trust. Those are the two spots that you are going to see doubling the strongest, especially on the word liberty. Now, if you happen to find one of these double dies while searching your proof dimes, they start out at around $200 for lower end proof examples and all the way up to $750 for higher end proof examples. Okay, now we're moving on to yet again another very, very popular proof dime variety. This is the 1970 No S variety. They, again, accidentally omitted the S. Now, this one, again, is very easy to spot because it clearly has no mint mark. You do not need magnification to see it. Now, this one is a lot easier to find compared to the 1968 No S. So the 1970 No S, there's a lot more examples out there, but these still trade for good money. If you happen to find one of these, they start out in lower proof examples at around $620, and they can trade all the way up to around $3,500 for a really nice high-end proof example. Okay, now we are taking a look at a 1975 S over S. 1975 S over S. This is a repunched mint mark variety, and this one is listed as FS501. Now, on this one, you are going to want to pay attention to the mint mark. And looking at the mint mark, and you are going to want to use magnification for this. But looking at the mint mark, you can see repunching slightly to the north of the main mint mark. Now, this one is a popular Roosevelt dime repunched mint mark variety, even though, in my opinion, this is not that strong of a repunched mint mark. But people really do enjoy this one. If you happen to find this repunched mint mark variety while searching your 1975 S dimes, they start out at around $20, and they can trade all the way up to $880 for a really nice higher end proof example. Now we're going to move on to a very super rare variety. This one is very, 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 very popular, although there are only 2 known examples. This is the 1975 No S proof dime. Again, this is a No S proof example, but this 1975, there are so far only 2 known examples. And values on these ones, they range anywhere from $200,000 all the way up to $349,000. Out of the 2 known examples, one of them did sell in a Stax Bowers auction, and it sold for $349,000. Now, to be honest, your chance of finding one of these, you probably have a better chance of hitting the Powerball, but these could still be out there. So definitely look through your proof sets, check all of your 1975 S proof dimes, and see if any of them happen to be missing that mint mark, because if it is, you could be onto some serious money. Okay, and we are going to follow that one up with yet another No S variety. We are going to take a look at the very popular 1983 Proof Roosevelt Dime No S variety. Now, there is also a business strike, a circulation strike that features the No S as well that you can look for. But for this video, we are looking at the Proof variety. So if you want to take a look at your 1983 Proof sets, go through them and see if your Roosevelt Dimes is missing the S mint mark. If it is, these end up trading in lower proof examples for around $550 and can trade all the way up to $5,500 for nicer, higher-end proof examples. So there you go. There are some wonderful Roosevelt Dime and Jefferson Nickel proof varieties for you to look for. If you happen to collect proof coins, definitely get them out. Look for some of these. You could be sitting on some money that you didn't even know about. If you collect proof sets, get out your proof sets. Take a look for some of these. And if you've ever thought about collecting proofs, well, there are a whole bunch of varieties that you can search for with your proof examples. Now, for this video, I did compile most of my information on these varieties from NGC's Variety Plus. I definitely recommend checking it out. They list all of the varieties that they will actually grade and attribute. So most of them, they have images, so you can actually get a good look of what it is that you should be looking for. And that way you know exactly what a grading company will grade. So I absolutely love NGC's Variety Plus. I will post a link down in the comments below, so definitely click on it, go check them out. Now, I do have some bonus coins for this video. I couldn't just choose one, so I have a couple things to show you. First of all, I know I've mentioned a lot of the No S varieties. There's also the 1990 No S Proof Lincoln variety that is out there as well. So I ended up finding this. Here is a set of Proof No S varieties that sold in a heritage coin auction. And if you've taken a look at this, it has the 1990 Lincoln No S. It has the 1971 Jefferson Nickel No S Proof. It has the 1968, the 1970, and the 1983 No S Roosevelt Dimes all in the set. And that whole set sold in auction. I don't know about you, but me, with my love for varieties, I personally would love to own that. I just thought that was amazing. Wanted to show you that that is out there. That's a really cool set. And for the other bonus coin, while I was doing research for this video, I was over on Heritage Coin Auction's website, and I stumbled across this beautiful 1894S Barber Dime that sold in auction. Now, the 1894S Barber Dime is a super rare variety, and it is on the list of the top 3 most sought-after coins. So this is just a very, very sought-after, super popular, super rare coin. And this one that you're looking at sold in auction for $1,999,000. This is a $2 million coin that you're looking at. This coin actually has a really cool story behind it. Whether the story's true or not, I'm not too sure, but apparently the mint director's daughter had taken one of these and spent it on ice cream down the road from their house at an ice cream shop. So supposedly one of these 1894 S dimes that are just super rare is somewhere out there in circulation. But this is just a very, very super rare, super scarce, and highly sought after coin. If you cannot tell by the $2 million price tag, well, there you go, everyone. Definitely hope you enjoyed this video. Now, do stay tuned because I do have a part 3 showing the proof varieties that you should be looking for Washington quarters, Kennedy halves, and some of your dollar varieties. So that will be coming up here shortly. So definitely stay tuned for that one. And until next time, have fun. Real quick, everyone, I wanted to talk briefly about our sister channel, Variety and Errors, hosted by Kyle Frank.
What's happening, folks, on the interwebs? It is Kyle with Variety and Errors. Welcome to my channel.
Now, if you are into collecting United States currency, well, Variety and Errors on YouTube might be the right channel for you. Kyle goes above and beyond to explain about United States currency, what is worth more than face value in your pockets, and he likes to show older bills, he likes to get into fancy serial numbers, just various aspects of the currency field. So if that is what you are into, or you just want to see somebody searching lots of bills, well, go check out Variety and Errors, hosted by Kyle Frank, which is the sister channel to CoinOp on YouTube. And while I have you here, if you enjoyed this video, do us a huge favor and hit that thumbs up button. Also, leave us a comment. The more that you interact with our channel, the more it encourages YouTube to share our content with more and more people. Also, by subscribing. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, click on that subscribe button. And while you are at it, click on the notification bell. That way you get notified immediately when we upload new content. Well, everyone, until next time, have fun.